ACC on ESPN. Just about set for the start of the third quarter. And what a first half we had. Miami on top of Boston College, 21-20. Bob Wischusen and Danny Cannell, Maria Taylor here in Chester. Coach, I'm not sure how happy he was. Let's check in with Maria.
That's right, guys. I caught up with Al Golden. He said that his team needs to do a better job being poised, and they dropped 5 passes. He said part of that is youth, part of that is execution. Danny, I also had to ask him about the defensive line up front putting pressure on Chase Redding. He said they need to be more mobile. They need to get after the quarterback and really be able to hold him down.
So they'll start with the football and a pooch kick. Boston College trying to keep it away from the Miami return man, and then they get the loose ball. Another fumble, and it looks like again it is recovered by the fumbling team. At the bottom of the pile, Mike James or Duke Johnson may have found the loose ball in our Pacific Life game summary.
Well, early on, it's Boston College. Chase Redding finding Jake Sinkovic for an easy touchdown pass. One of many big plays for Chase Redding. And then, of course, the freshman phenom, Duke Johnson, with this phenomenal run, breaking several tacklers and then showcasing his breakaway speed. Keep Miami in this game.
Duke Johnson lines up as the tailback on 1st and 10 for Miami. As again we have a fumble.
Interesting that BC chose to pooch that kick. There have been a couple kick returns that Miami had pretty successful.
Duke Johnson spins off a tackler out to the 22-yard line for a gain of 4.
The time of possession, excuse me.
BC rushes 5. Wide receiver screen to Duke Johnson. He's a yard and a half shy of the first down. Seen at a volley.
Rid of the ball quickly, making quick decisions, getting the ball out of his hand.
Morris tries to throw for the first down. Low throw incomplete. 3 downs and out for Miami. Alan Hearns, the intended third punt of the day for Dalton Botts. He had to fight to get the last one off. This time, better protection and a good kick. Rossitano forced into a fair catch all the way back at the weak for the ball for the first time in the second half. Chase Redding gives to Andre Williams. A nice cutback and a spin by Williams. Very close to a BC first down.
Yep.
Net in the hole is Williams, and Buchanan drops him for a loss of 2. Now Redding in the gun. And only a 4-man rush, and he's able to beat it. Drives Hamadon again on the slant. That's a first down.
Because they're not creating it with just the front 4.
Play action again for Redding. Steps up. And about a 6, maybe 7-yard completion into a tight window to Alex Hamadon. Second down and 4. Again, a 4-man rush. Again, Redding, well protected, but throws a wobbly ball. Hamadon tries to adjust. And in good position was the sophomore Thomas Finney. Crowd wanted a call, but that's great. Hamadon, the widest man to the top of your screen. He's going to work for us today in the pass game for the Eagles. Again, a 4-man rush. Get it, buys some time. And just left. Alex Hamadon, his 9th catch, is good for 5 yards and a first down.
And the Hurricanes actually able to create some pressure. Here's Hamadon, top of your screen. Just going to run a little under route. Slides right into an open zone between 2 Hurricane defenders.
Right in front of Miami's bench. There's an extra shove. Got Miami 15 extra yards tacked onto the BC play as Gabe Ferry is called for roughing the quarterback. So now Boston College with a first down all the way down at the UM 22-yard line. Backwards pass to Jonathan Coleman. He thought about throwing it, and now he's loose down the sideline. That was going to be a trick play, and down in 4. Taj Kimball breaks the tackle, now gets tipped up. Nice play by Jayon Green to trip him up about a yard shy of the first down. BC now needs another 3rd down conversion, 3rd and 1 at the 13.
If Jayon Green didn't make that little shoestring tackle right there, Kimball could have darted for the end zone. Here's a look at it. Jayon Green just grabbing that right toe enough to trip Kimball up.
Miami at least getting personnel on the field defensively for 3rd down and 1. Spinning, looking for the first down, Andre Williams. He didn't get there. Now a decision for Frank Spaziani.
Backfield hold BC short.
31-yarder for Nate Freeze, the junior. He's 2 for 2 today. And he's 3 for 3, right down the middle. So Boston College retakes the lead top now, 23-21. But Miami forcing field goals instead of touchdowns. Another pooch kick. And the up-man fields it at about the 25-yard line, out to the 33-yard line. At the bottom of the pile, offensively this afternoon for Miami. Trying to erase a 6-6 season last year. Stephen Morris sprint out right, low throw. And it's hauled in by Clive Walford, the tight end, for a gain of 4. Toss to Mike James on 2nd and 6. Strung out by the BC defense. Put up now the 40-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 4 as we head back to the studio and Robert Results revealed on Thursday. All right, Robert, thanks very much. The Canes move the chains, a 3rd down conversion to their own 45-yard line.
Another nice short completion for Stephen Morris. The issue with it, you just have to stay patient because clearly that's what BC is doing. They're making you drive the length of the field. You want to take that shot, but you can't take it unless it's there.
Play action for Morris. Well protected. Looks for the home run. Philip Dorsett has it knocked away.
And that's the shot that I'm talking about. It was well covered by BC. By 2 guys. Dorsett had a chance and a pretty good pass breakup there by number 23, Jim Noel.
So 2nd down and 10. 4-man rush. Got a little hit to Mike James. Nothing there. Boston College with 6 defensive backs on the field. 3rd down and 16. Morris, a bullet over the middle, and it's caught for a first down. Alan Hearns took the shot and held onto it. A gain of 21 in between Rossitano and Sylvia.
Wow, what a cannon throw by Stephen Morris, and an even more impressive catch by Alan Hearns in traffic.
Huge 3rd down conversion for Miami. Another pass out to the flat. This time it's Malcolm Lewis. And he picked up about 2.5 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and long coming up.
Here's a look at Alan Hearns on that big 3rd down reception. Knew he was going to take a lick, caught it with his hands, protected himself, and most importantly, hung on to that ball for the first down.
College secondary, 2nd down and 8 after the injury timeout for Miami. Trap handoff to Mike James. He's a yard and a half shy of the first down. Nickel has his set defensively. It's James, he's got the first down and then some. How does the tempo that Miami has offensively wear on a defense as the game goes on?
Well, the most obvious thing. Here's a look at the big 3 inside, as the Hurricanes like to refer to them. It's Joe Feliciano, Shane McDermott, and Brandon Linder. That's where a lot of their push is coming from, that inside.
Play action, Morris on a rollout. He's got some room to run. Pump fake from 3 out a little more space. He gets walloped out of bounds, but picks up 8 yards. Steele DeVito out there to hit Stephen Morris, who seemed to enjoy it.
And he bounces back right up. You got to like that out of your quarterback. Takes a nice lick and comes right back. Stephen Morris coming right at you, surveying the field, doesn't see anything there. Tucks it and runs, and then you got to make sure you get your pads down there. But hey, he bounced right back up.
11th play of the drive. Coming short, and off to the fullback. It's Mike James lining up in front of Duke Johnson, and James sets Miami up, so to speak. Morris tries to throw for it on first down. Out on the edge to Dorsett, and he's pulled down after a gain of a yard. At the 6-yard line against the
front 4 the most, because those are guys that have to come after the pass or they get tired, so it benefits your offensive line. The offensive line is an easier task, so to speak, energy-wise.
2nd down and goal. Slant into the end zone, bobbles, and incomplete. Alan Hearns, the intended receiver. Asprilla may have gotten a hand on the football. And now a huge play coming up. 3rd down and goal.
Man, that was a tight window right there. Stephen Morris rips it through there. Manuel Asprilla did get a hand on it, though. Pretty nice breakup. Just a hair.
3rd down and goal at the 11. 4-man rush. They set up the screen. Clements at the 5, hammers his way. Just inside the 5, but well short of the goal line. Sean still be much more than an extra point attempt from just inside the hash. 22 yards away. And the Canes retake the lead. A terrific ACC opener late in the third quarter between Miami and BC. Sebastian has made the trip north, and he's trying to get the Hurricane faithful up on their feet. They're making a lot of noise. BC student section's been on their feet throughout. We have gone back and
forth. That's the Heisman race with Bernard Robinson.
And you'll notice the kickoff rules changed this year in college football. You have to be within 5 yards of the football, and it's placed at the 35. Ricky Evans from just across his own 10-yard line. Doesn't get much of a head of steam going and barely reaches the 20.
Running back.
End around, and a broken tackle for Tosh Kimball. Very close to a BC first down. What could have been a loss of a yard or two as we go back to Robert Flores.
A couple of surprises right there.
Play action. Made by Redding. Wide open again, the right front. TJ Parsons. He steps out of bounds. Parsons crossed himself. At least
needs a few more.
Draw play on 2nd and 3. Big hit by Denzel Perriman on Andre Williams, about a yard shy of the first down. So now Boston College.
Let the fullback out into the flat, but I would really expect them to keep it on the ground.
They do just that on 3rd and yard. And they won't get it. Andre Williams wrapped up by Brandon McGee. So Miami gets the 3rd down stop. The players that are on the team, generally speaking, at this point, they had nothing to do with any of the improprieties that took place. Great pick. Chasing Philip Dorsett all the way back inside his own 15-yard line. He gets laid out just across the 20 at about the 21. Josh Kyes came down to
San Antonio, he might not be back. He's going in for x-rays. Saw him coughing up blood on the sideline.
Oh, that is tough. As Philip Dorsett catches the slant left and picks up about 7 yards. Espria came up. Also, they're starting free safety in Rosatana. Sean Duggan on the field replacing Pierre Lewis as we speak. James goes nowhere. And guess who? It's Sean Duggan doing a nice Kevin Pierre Lewis.
Miami take advantage of the short passing game.
Swinging it to the far side of Dennis Morris. And breaking a tackle is Allen Hurd. The first down and then some for Miami out to their own 44.
Once again,
changes for Miami and an up-tempo offense at the same time. Here's Duke Johnson. Finds a cutback lane. There goes the freshman again. Duke Johnson, an extra gear. Touchdown.
Bob, I'm telling you, this Duke Johnson is special. Every time he touches the ball, you just sense like he could take it the distance. That's a 56-yard touchdown, had a 54-yard touchdown run earlier in the game.
5 carries, 125 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the ground.
A 25-yard average. That's not a bad, deal there.
Not a bad deal for catching the ball, much less carrying it.
Here's a look at the touchdown run. Guard pulls around, gets a couple nice blocks, and then right about there is where the speed takes over. A lot of people in Miami were wondering who was going to fill in for Lamar Miller and his 1,200 yards of offense. And Duke Johnson, so far, number 8. Sees a crease, finds it, and then gets north, and he is gone.
Let's head down to Maria.
Guys, as the defense walked their way back to head coach Frank Spaziani, he told them number 8 is not into block. Get after Johnson. Do not let him rip it wrong.
150 on the recruiting page. He was listed as the number 48 overall prospect in the country and the number 10 running back prospect. I'd like to see the 9 that they had listed ahead of him on the running back. And there's another pop. Miami on special teams, burying Spiffy Evans. Inside the BCs, Taj Kimball is the long setback. BC tries it on the ground, and Kimball just about lost the ball. Juggled it for a moment. Tyrone Cornelius came through. He got the first push. And now Kimball has his helmet popped off, and you see now he has to leave the field, whether he was coming out or not. The moment your helmet pops off this year, you have to leave the field for at least one play.
Watch the collision. The blockers up front, 87 and 17 collide. And you can hear that contact up here, and that ball actually came loose for a second. But then, like you mentioned, Bob, the helmet comes off. They're trying to protect players, get them to strap on their helmet a little bit tighter this year.
Second down and long. Reddick to the air with a pump fake, wants to set up the screen, and there's nowhere to go with the football.
I hit his lineman.
Everyone's jumping out there.
Blitzes from different places.
Third down and 10. Four-man rush, Reddick with a good pocket. Spiffy Evans drops the ball. Not sure if he would have had the first down anyway. He was about 4 or 5 yards shy. Would have had to run
to throw it away, and does.
A wobbly punt, fielded by Dorsett. Made the first man miss. He's in plus territory. On the sideline before he's pulled down. They'll mark him out at the Boston College 40. Morris with all kinds of time. The pass never collapses and he goes down. That's a huge sack for the BC defense. Edebali, Ramsey, and Rudolph surrounding Morris back on the Miami side of the 50-yard line, and that ends the third quarter. The Canes of the second half, though, starting to take control. And what a game it has been for Duke Johnson. 2 50-plus-yard touchdown runs, his latest, giving the Canes an 8-point lead.
Golden talked about finishing this year, and so far, Miami's looked very impressive the second half.
Second and long, they run a little middle screen to Mike James, and he's brought down after the sack that ended the third quarter. James gets the sack yardage plus 5 back. That's a gain of 13.
Situation is to get it back in a situation like this, much more manageable.
Can BC get off the field? Morris, all kinds of time, floats one to the sideline, and it's incomplete. Over the head of Rashawn Scott. Now it's here. Wondering if Miami on special teams might go kind of for the kill shot. Instead, it's the end-over-end kick. And Evans lets it bounce. And it takes a perfect Miami hop and dies at the 8-yard line. Well done by Dalton Botts. As we take a look at Duke Johnson is a star already as the true freshman. An impact player today. Going Boston College back to work. Keeping it on the ground on first down, fumbling the ball, Andre Williams. And for the first time today, a fumble results in a turnover. Anthony Chickalo recovers inside the BC 10.
A huge mistake for BC. Back up. Look at Andre Williams. There is a hand right on the ball, knocks it loose. That was number 93, Luther Robinson, getting a big mitt on that ball. But if you're the ball carrier, realizing where you're on the field, you have to take extra care of it back there. Now Miami with a prime opportunity.
First and goal at the 6. Morris swings one in the right flat. It's almost intercepted. Espria
to be in the air, and Manuel Espria almost went for a pick 6.
Here comes the blitz on second down. And the blitz works. Kevin Pierre-Louis back in the game, able to make the stop. And now it's third down and goal.
Stop for Boston College.
Morris. Blitz one that's deflected. Eddie Abdesmad was free on the right edge. Got pressure on Morris. Great
for the defense that Boston College did.
Whitelaw with the tough angle. Only a 24-yarder. And he handles it with ease. So it's now a 2 position. Again, a short kick. This will come down at about the 19-yard line. It looks like Sinkovic will get it out to about the 28-yard line. So now they've also run the ball on first down the last several possessions. a couple of 3-and-outs and the fumble. Now it looks like they're going to open it up again and try and put the ball in Reddick's hands on first down. And Reddick steps up in the pocket. I throw, and it's hauled in. Jonathan Coleman for a gain of 8 to the Boston College 36-yard line. By Dan Crimmins, pardon me. Second down and 2. 5-man rush. Here comes the blitz. And up the sideline, Reddick beats it. Taj Kimball has a first down. Feeling the pressure with Reddick, unloading into the flat. The big target at the bottom of your screen has been Alex Amadon. He's got 9 catches today. Reddick under pressure again. To Kimball. Taj Kimball lost the football. And it's picked up in the secondary. Ladarius Spencer down the sideline. What a turn of events. BC with a big gainer, and they put it on the ground again. Another turnover, and Miami has it back.
Oh, the look of frustration.
Boston College. It's only their second lost fumble, but they put it on the ground 6 times.
A lot of times when you fake to the back, he's the guy that gets lost. That's exactly what happened.
Here's Mike James. A gain of 4. Sean Sylvia made the stop.
And then at the end of the play, Taj Kimball, you're trying to make something happen. You've got to secure that ball. Eddie Johnson, number 44, with a fantastic strip for the Hurricanes.
Morris, all kinds of time. Wide open on the slot with Sean Scott. And he has a first down to the BC 30-yard line. There's a lot of throw by Morris behind Allen Hearns and incomplete. He's second down.
Not a big deal, but you really want to complete all of those.
Duke Johnson back in the game to the left of Morris. And they'll go with Duke Johnson. Finds a little cutback lane. He is powerful to go along with his speed. Carries a couple of tacklers within 2 yards of the Miami first down on third down and 2. He takes the handoff. Good push by the Miami offensive line up front. And it looks like Clements has it.
Well, the Miami Heat have their big 3, and the Miami Hurricanes is a central piece of that line.
Clements out, James back in, back to the air, low throw to the near side from Morris. Incomplete, intended for Malcolm Lewis. It'll be second down and 10 at the Boston College 20-yard line. Duke Johnson tries to turn the corner. And here is BC's chance, you would think. Third down and 8. Fouls up here for the BC defense. Morris, a little hit to the near side. Malcolm Lewis has a first down and has the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Boston College chose to gamble. Came with 2 linebackers, and that opened up the
yep. 41-23, Miami on top with under 10 minutes to go.
There's a look at the linebackers. They come. What that does is it creates a lot of open field space to Boston College. He's got to cover a lot of speed. A couple nice blocks up front. Malcolm Lewis does the rest on his own.
Boston College's offense now in a big hole, but they have certainly hurt themselves with the turnovers. Big turn of events a moment ago. Here's Spiffy Evans inside the 5. And it looks like Spiffy Evans is hurt. Down at about the 16-yard line, a low hit from Dion Bush. Knocked Spiffy Evans down, but he's back up pretty quickly. Chase Reddick outlets to the near side to Taj Kimball. Uses the stiff arm. And is about a yard shy of a first down as we check in with Robert Flores. On the road at Cal. How about Ohio earlier today against Penn State? Hand off to Andre Williams, and that is good for a Boston College first down. 9 minutes to go.
If you're Boston College, the clock is your biggest ground game going. That has always been a Boston College staple.
Well, now they are taken out of the ability, you'd think, to use the ground game much. Swing pass again to Andre Williams. He stays in bounds out to about the 37-yard line, a yard shy of a first down. Let's go down to Maria.
Hey guys, I talked to Stephen Morris before the game, and he said one reason why we were going to see a very improved Miami team was because the individual team captains hosted film sessions for the first time in the offseason since he's been there. And he said it was a big deal in leadership, but the young players knew exactly what was expected every play, every down, and in every drill.
Interesting. Hand off to Andre Williams, and it looks as if he might have a Boston College first down. The ball pops out, but he's ruled down by contact. Does that surprise you, Danny?
You learn the most in those types of situations.
Reddick well protected, trying to buy some extra time, looks downfield, finds a man. That's Ramadan for a first down. To the Miami, he will go hurry up. Reddick throws a jump ball down the sideline for Amadan, incomplete. Tracy Howard was there in coverage to take a look at the work today done by Stephen Morris.
You can see most of it underneath. And this is a perfect example of Stephen Morris, how he stayed patient throughout the game. He took what Boston College gave him, had a nice high completion percentage, made good decisions with the football. The one interception that was thrown down the field was actually a drop pass by his wide receiver.
Chase Reddick to the sideline. That's a new career high in passing for Chase Reddick. Finds Dante Elliott out of bounds at the Miami. Ball ready for play. Gives him a chance. There's another bullet intended for Amadan. Amadan looking for a flag. Some of the fans as well. Nothing comes out. Looked like pretty good coverage, and Reddick, boy, he took a hit from Denzel Perriman.
He got absolutely drilled. Denzel Perriman coming right at you, comes unblocked with a full head of steam. That is about as tough a hit as you will take. Chase Reddick feeling every ounce of that. Those are tough to come back for.
Still trying to shake it off. 364 yards today for Reddick, a career high. And he will need to throw for a boatload more, you'd think, if Boston College has a chance to come from behind. Draw play. Williams. Down to about the 22-yard line for a gain of 7.
Reddick had all day.
BC's going to catch Miami with too many players on the field. And that's a drop. And it's going to result in a first down for Boston College. Brian Miller with another drop.
Just enough. And, of course, shutting down the rushing game as well.
Kimball, wide open, walks into the end zone to the Boston College touchdown. And maybe breathes a little life back into this game for BC. 6:48 to go.
Sometimes. But he still should have been accounted for.
Point after attempt is good. So it's an 11-1 to 30, and they will kick it deep. And they will just send it sailing out of the back of the end zone. So it will come out to the 25-yard line.
Guys around the line of scrimmage and give the ball back to your offense.
Boston College loading up to try and stop the run, and Miami will throw the wide receiver. Hits once again, and making a man miss is Allen Hurts. And he picks up about 8 yards. And for Miami today, that has been the equivalent of 2nd down and 2. Play clock down to 4. They'll run it with Mike James. And James picks up the first down. Today is we're
a lot of
900 yards of total offense.
A lot of BC's numbers, though, came in the first half.
High snap. And flags down.
Well, Miami making one of the key mistakes when you're trying to run out the clock.
The clock starts to roll again, and Stephen Morris will let it bleed down. Play clock at 10. Helps Boston College out a bit by snapping it at the play clock at 8. And not much there for Mike James. And now you wonder if Bob Wischusen, Danny Cannell, Maria Taylor back in Chestnut Hill after the timeout. A sprint out to the right for Morris on 2nd and 13. And he has to throw it away. And that helps Boston College as it stops the clock with Mediat Bismad forcing Morris into the throwaway. Four-man rush. Again, it's a little wide receiver screen, and it's dropped. Kendall Tompkins who couldn't hold on. Has been working all day for Miami, but you certainly bring into play an incompletion which would stop the clock, and BC then not having to use the timeouts that they already showed you they were committed to use there. Another nice punt by Dalton Botts. Fair catch called for by Spiffy Evans back at the 18-yard line.
Go through your progressions. Do what you've been doing all day. Just be careful with the football. Nice tempo.
5-man rush. Reddick sets up the screen perfectly to Josh Kimball. But a nice job in the middle of that defense coming up to make the play by Shayon Green.
Checkdowns and still get a lot of positive yardage.
Reddick again, a swing pass. Josh Kimball in the open field. Into plus territory before he's bumped out. At the Miami 43-yard line as Reddick takes the snap. Under some pressure, flushed out. He might run. Flips a short pass instead, intended for Andre Williams, and it's incomplete, so that stops the block. 420 yards passing for Chase Reddick. 2nd down and 10. Again, a 4-man rush. Well protected all kinds of time. He's got another check down option. It's Brian Miller. He's about 6 yards deep, 4 yards shy of a first down. Reddick over the middle, incomplete, intended for Amadon. Well, you have to get points on the drive. You're not in field goal range, so now your first hit. Here's the 4th down play. Empty backfield. 4-man rush. Reddick, buying time, throws the deep ball, and it's a jump ball. Into the end zone, the flag comes out. Ball Telemack
shot down the field. You give your receiver a chance for a jump ball. You see Telemack contact too early. Lost track of where the ball was. And clearly a pass interference.
Brian Miller had a chance to catch this ball for a touchdown. As he's falling back, it landed in his arms. Well, here's the first down for Boston College. Spiffy Evans can't hold on. I don't know if you categorize that one as a drop, but this time a blitz for Miami. Again, the screen behind it, but led beautifully by Denzel Perryman. Blows up Andre Williams. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Miami was bringing pressure, and Boston College, the pressure's going to come off the edge. And once they go up to the quarterback, if you can drop that ball over that blitz, it can be a huge play. Watch where Perryman comes from. He shoots right past the offensive lineman and makes a nice tackle for a loss. That's just great reaction by Denzel Perryman, who also had the huge pick six early. Go through your read, make a smart decision.
You can't take a sack. Nope. You can't force your team to have to use another timeout. You have to stay in field goal range. Then you have to try for the first down. Reddick steps up, throws it over the middle, and is caught. Brian Miller just shy of the 10-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion.
Just a little bit.
Reddick wants the ball. All kinds of time again. And this one he just throws up and out of the right corner of the end zone.
We're roughing the passer late.
A flag is thrown.
There's a look, a hit to the head right there. Much like the NFL, in college, they're protecting the quarterback.
Reddick throws it up into a jump ball situation, and it's knocked down. That might have been a play more so to throw the ball. Reddick looks left this time. Fires it into the end zone in traffic, and it's knocked away incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and goal. Only a 3-man rush, so Reddick has all day. Hoping for someone to come open. It's caught right at the goal line. Spiffy Evans has it. Is he in the end zone? The clock's going to wind until the officials make the call, and it looks like they may have him marked down just shy of the goal line.
Oh, now the confusion of the call.
Now BC's going to line up to go for it on 4th and goal. Reddick will speak it. Does he get in? No signal yet. The officials come in to untangle the pile.
I am shocked they haven't signaled touchdown.
So they mark him down shy of the goal line.
I think he was clearly in, and this is definitely going to have a look. We're going to have another look at it.
They're going to say first down Miami. They're going to say Reddick didn't get in.
Which is critical because of the fact that it has to be clear of the call on the field to overturn it. There has to be indisputable evidence. We've seen a couple plays in the goal line where sometimes it's hard to get a good look. But I am surprised as you are, Bob, that they did not call that a touchdown.
Let's take another look and see if you have any idea of where the football is. Logic says he got in. It certainly looked as if he nudged the ball over, but you really can't see the football. And with that mass of bodies, you're right. Do you have indisputable video evidence to overturn the call on the field?
That's why.
Which was no touchdown.
That's why the call on the field is the most critical one right here. And that ball is tucked back in his arm, the way Chase Reddick was holding it.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. Boston College is charged a timeout. This is Boston College's third and final timeout. Will the clock operator please set the game clock to 2 minutes, 20 seconds.
Stands means we made the call, and we can't overturn it because you just can't see the football. Mike James is the eye back and trying to just create a little bit of room with Stephen Morris, and that will roll the clock. Boston College thinks they got the ball out. Again, the quarterback sneak, just looking for a little bit of room, is Morris, and that will wind the clock down under a minute and a half to go. A heck of a road test to open up the entire season, much less the conference season. And for Al Golden, with a young football team, this is a heck of a win. DC has to try and block the punt, and the smart play by Miami simply to take the 2 points. And with 4 seconds to go, the last play of the game will be the free kick.
Respond to adversity. They were down 14-0 in the first quarter, were able to batter their way back, kept their composure, and then in the second half, most importantly, they took control and they finished the game.
Now, how about the challenge for Miami next week? Because they have to go on the road to Big 12 country to take on Kansas State. Then it gets a little easier with Bethune-Cookman at home, and then you jump right into the ACC schedule. You've got Notre Dame. That's a game that's going to be played in Chicago. So theoretically, it's listed as a neutral site game. Well, it's not neutral site. That's less than a 2-hour drive from South Bend, so that will be the majority of fans there, Notre Dame fans. It's a hard schedule for a young Miami. Al Golden stressed finish, and that's what the Canes have done today. They finished. The squib kick is bobbled by Rossitano, and that winds the clock down to 1 second remaining. They lose a 14-0 lead at home to Miami on opening day. Not the way to do it. As Chase Reddick throws one into coverage, it's dropped by Brandon McGee, and that will make it official. The final score, Miami survives at Boston College, and they win it 41-32. So congratulations to Al Golden, beginning off the season with a much-needed win as his young Hurricane team, with 34 freshmen and sophomores on the 2 deep, get a road win at Boston College over Frank Spaziani and the BC Eagles. Tune in tonight, 8 Eastern on ABC for Michigan, Alabama, or watch Clemson and Auburn right now on ESPN. So long from Chestnut Hill.